cognitive tasks, and the people who had used AI scored the worst, which it sort of makes some intuitive sense. If you rely a lot on a machine to do all the thinking for you, when you're then asked to think, maybe those muscles have gotten slower. How should we? What would you do in a situation like that?
Well, first of all, I haven't looked at that research yet, but I have to admit I'm using AI literally every single day, and I think my cognitive skills are actually advancing.
Yeah.
and the reason for that is because I'm not asking it to think for me. I'm asking it to teach me things that I don't know, or help me solve problems that I otherwise wouldn't be able to solve reasonably.
So that's important. So you say don't use it as a crutch for things you can do. Use it for things
I'm
you
not
can't
exactly
do.
sure what people are using it for that would cause you to not have to think, but you have to think in order. For example, the idea of prompting an AI, the idea of asking questions. For example, you're spending most of your time today asking me questions. In order to ask good questions, it's a highly cognitive skill. And as a CEO, I spend most of my time asking questions. And 90% of my instructions are actually, conflated with questions. It is veiled within questions. And when I'm interacting with AI, it's a questioning system. You're asking it questions. And so I think that in order to formulate good questions, you have to be thinking, you have to be analytical, you have to be reasoning yourself. In order to, when you receive an answer from an AI, I wouldn't just receive it. Usually what I do is I say, are you sure this is the best answer you can provide? I take the answer from one AI, I give it to the other AI, I ask them to critique itself. This is no different than getting three doctors' opinions. I do the same thing. I ask the same question of multiple AIs, and I ask them to compare each other's notes and then give me the best of all the answers. And so I think that process of criticizing the answers of your critical thinking enhances cognitive skills. And so all of the people who were taking those tests, I would advise that they apply critical thinking.